Alright, I'm going to grab a cube. Let's give some tessellation. And I'm going to grab a cylinder. And let's go ahead and cap this bottom one here for right now. Go on the top view. As you see, when I put the cylinder on here, I actually held the shift key down so a line right here. This is the edge here. I want to keep the edge flowing with the other edge flow. So when I tip this down, these are the two edges I'm talking about. And Control A this so you can see. These two are aligned with each other because I'm going to be tipping the cylinder down. So we'll give this a 45-degree angle. And we'll move it over here. Let's take a look at this way and this way. Alright. Alright, now let's look at the cylinder here. Let's take a look at the cylinder. It's got one face, so let's go ahead and we go to selection and convert faces, borders to edges, or we could have looped that, and I'm going to use the curve extract. And when I do this, over here in the properties, it's going to tell me there's 8 points. Alright, I'm going to need 8 points on the cube to connect to 8 points over here. This will make it blend together when I put them together. So I'll delete that. So we need to go over here in this cube. I already know what's going to happen here. So if I was going to select here, 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 and here, and we go to selection and do the same thing, convert faces to borders, and use curve extraction, we also have 8. Set this to world here. So we'll delete that and Control A so we select both, and then I'm going to go to face mode. Then I'm going to use the bridge tool, and when I bridge them, this line here, what I showed you earlier, will blend into the other, so it won't be all twisted up. So we'll use the bridge tool and we'll bridge them here. Alright, and when I subdivide it, it don't look too bad. It actually looks pretty good. Alright, we're going to go ahead and select the edges over here, and we're going to loop it. It's not going to loop all the way around, so we'll have to do them as we go around here. Hold the shift key and select. I'll just click these right here. Then we're going to go to the vertex modeling, and we're going to use this option here and go down to the fillet. Now this is something you got to experiment. Now if I go way far apart, subdivide it, you can kind of see what's going to happen there. Control Z that, and this time we'll put them kind of close together, real close, and subdivide it. Let's turn on smoothing so we can see, which gives it a nice little bevel around there also. Alright, now we want to do one for the corner. Alright, we want to do this one around here, so we'll select the faces, convert faces to borders, and use curve extraction. This is telling me I got 6 points. So in preparation, let's go ahead and delete this one here. I'm going to select the 3D primitive cylinder, hold the shift key, and let's try snapping here. And I'm going to convert this to 6 points. The section don't matter, I'm just going to leave that at 8. Cap the bottom and validate. Well, I'm using the cap in the bottom because I'm connecting face to face, but when you bridge them, it'll actually remove the cap that you put in there, and it'll go on the other side, as you can see if I can go through here. So select the face here. See, I'm going all the way through it. Alright, now select here. And I'm going to try getting me an angle here, so if I can get this to work right here. I need to turn it 45 this way. Hold the shift key. Let's do that again. Control Z that. Shift. Let's go to a top view. Shift. And I'll bring it out here. As you can see, now if I do it, let's see what's going to happen. Now my edges I don't think it's going to line up. But we'll try it anyway. We'll experiment around. And we'll use the bridge tool. As you can see, I was almost sure that was going to happen. They got twisted. So that's I was kind of showing you that, because that's what will happen if you don't line them up. Control Z all this. Alright. And I want to align this and turn this around. I believe 45 on that will work. I had to Control Z that just to make sure. Turn it 45 and snap it. I'm trying to line these 2 points up here, so that looks alright. Alright, let's go into a front view here. Yeah, let's go to side view. Shift, snap. Top view. Shift, snap. It's a little tricky, so I'm trying to line this one here. I think that's going to work. Control A. Select these faces. And let's use the bridge tool. Yeah, it's a lot better there, as you can see. Yep, I'm liking that one there. As you can see, I got the tube kind of twisted off to the side, not straight out in an angle, but that's okay. And we can also turn the edges back on. And we'll also do the same way with this one here. Vertex modeling. And we'll go ahead and select this one here. Let's make this one kind of tight, see what this does. Select smoothing. As you can see, it don't flow in very good, so Control Z that. We'll compare the difference. As you can see, that one flows in. Alright, we're going to go ahead and do a little something different here. Select here, here, and here. Now I'm assuming you're doing a cylinder. I can use this square right here, and we're going to use this option here, sweep surface. And I'm just going to double click to validate. I'm going to remove all the faces here, 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 and here. Delete. And when I subdivide it, it's going to be a little off, so what I need to do is go ahead and select here and loop it. I'm going to go into the selection mode, it's going in directly in the way it's pointing out, and I'm going to flatten this out right about when it switches back like that manipulator. Let's bring this in a little bit and hold the control key down, and we'll bring this out like this. We'll subdivide this, take a look. And you can see it's blending in there really nice. Same way with here. We'll just select that one off. Now I know you might want to use a different object, but this is working. This will work for a cube in something round, because anything that's kind of square and you extrude it out and you delete we'll delete this right here. This will actually try turning round itself, even though it was square to start with. Loop this around. Oh, gotta shift click this around here. This time, let's try this one here. Sometimes you just gotta try different things to see how things work. Anyway, thank you very much.